What beer are you going to try next? I know what I'm gonna try. It's beer time with the beer man. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a good day or a night or whatever you're doing today. So I've got a really cool one today. It's another Scottish. I definitely think this company is good. They've had some good beers that I've tried in the past, and just I've had this before, but I can't remember for the life of me what it tasted like. But it's definitely it's by Fearless Brewing Company, and they're out of Clackamas, Oregon. It's a Scottish ale, 6%. Yeah, so let's give it a try. Got it over at Seaside Wine and Beer House again, because I like going there so much. Ooh, nice copper, almost copper red. Yeah, just real coppery. Very, very copper, which definitely falls in lines with the SRM for the style. I think it does anyway. No, light to a somewhat dark brown, I guess. Man, this is a pretty beer. It looks like a real good, I don't know, it looks like a real good Northwest IPA, just from the side of it. But I know it definitely doesn't taste like that, because it's a Scottish. It's clear, hardly any carbonation. That's about right though, per style. Ooh, this is malty, and it actually has a more floral, kind of a slight, very slight hop bite to it, but not enough to take it out of whack or anything, you know. Malty, sweet, hardly any alcohol. Malty sweet, getting malty sweets, kind of a bready, kind of a biscuity kind of smell. It's malty sweet, biscuity, almost bready, maybe grainy. Oh, smells good. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Let's drink it. Oh, man, I gotta hand it to you. This is by far the best of the Scottishes I've had so far. This at least has more flavor kick to it. Man. I mean, in a Scottish, you can add 9 to 25 IBUs. I almost want to say they're probably pushing the 25 IBU limit. It's got a very nice bitterness to it, and it dries off, almost kind of a watered down kind of feel in the back of the tongue to a dry off. So, you know what I mean? Like, it goes sweet, goes nice on, very nice, slight bitter, hoppy kind of floralness, and then a malty sweetness, and then it kind of goes to like a water and then to a dry, if that makes any sense. Caramely, not toffee or anything, more of a caramel, slight caramel, and then you got that floral bitterness kind of on the edge. This is definitely pushing the style. to its maximum, I'd have to say. But I like that. I like that a lot. Carbonated on the palate. Pretty, a moderate carbonation. There's a slow rising carbonation under the head, so that's kind of typical. That's good. I am using the right glass for this. I believe this is a Thistle glass. So, oh, this is delicious. This is so freaking good. It's got a kind of a dry, bitter punch at the back on the end, on the ending of it, on the finishing. Caramel maltiness. Yeah. Let's talk about this. So there's not a whole lot of information. I didn't really gather a whole lot of information on it. I'm kind of going raw on this one. Brewed from the magical waters of the Clackamas River. That's cool. 6%. Brewed just for you by Ken and Bennett Johnson, owners of Fearless Brewing Company, 326 South Broadway, Estacada, I think it's Estacada, Oregon. Center of the brewing universe, Skal. Product of the USA. So it's got a little Viking, kind of a, I don't know, just kind of a cool logo. I like it. I like Vikings, man. But everything in this beer, like I said, was pushing the style guidelines for a Scottish ale. It does taste more like on the lines of a 70 or an 80 shilling Scottish, which the shillings are basically the amount of tax charged on each level of potency in the beer. So you go 60 shilling, which is super light. Most people usually don't drink those. Be a lot like a real light lager or something. But those are it's 60 shillings that they charged in taxes for that particular type of beer. It's type of Scotch. And then you go 60, 70, 80, 90, and wee heavy. I explained it on the last video, but I didn't mention that it was a taxed. It was tax money basically charged. It was in shillings, so to say. So anyway, that's just a little history there. But this is definitely a 70, 80, maybe shilling beer. 70s are the popular ones in Scotland, from what I understand. If they even drink them there. One of my friends was saying that IPAs are the big thing now there, but those are the big things everywhere, and I can't wait for that week to start. Again, I said that again. Last video I said it too. I can't wait for IPA week, or Mix It week, or whatever the hell I come up with. But this is pushing the style guidelines. It definitely had a nice little caramel edge there. I didn't get any toffees or anything. ABVs usually from about 2.8 to 5.3, so they went 6 on this. It just depends on the shilling of beer that you're getting. So this might even be an 80 or 90. It might be a 90 actually. I don't know if I can go by the color as well. I heard a podcast today, and they were mentioning that there should not be any peat or smokiness. But then from the website that I like to go to, they were mentioning that the phenols are peaty, earthy, and smoky. I didn't get any of that in this. So that's, I don't know. I kind of believe the guy that says it shouldn't have peat in it. But then again, he told me to go to this website and check it out that I go to. So who do I believe here? I got a little confused. Anyway, food pairing, like meats and gamey meats, pungent cheeses, real pungent cheeses. Maybe a nice old blue cheese or like an old whatever kind of cheese that's pungent. Like a creamy desserts with fruit is really good with them. So glassware is a thistle glass. I was mentioning that I had a thistle glass. I believe this is one, unless you have to have a Scottish thistle on the front of it, I don't know. And you should serve these beers at around 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know the Celsius on that. I didn't calculate that. Sorry. Hops should be low, and this, like I said, the IBUs were 9 to 25 IBUs. And this was definitely had to have been anywhere from a 20 to 25 IBU addition of hops, so of bitterness. Golden to dark chestnut or brown. This is definitely more of a dark chestnut, maybe a dark copper, more or less. It should have caramel or toffee or both, and I got the caramel. Carbonation should be slow to medium rising, and it definitely had that. Alcohol should not be detectable to mild. If you get into the wee heavies, that's going to be, you're definitely going to get more alcohol in there. Like the one I had yesterday had a bit of alcohol, and then the old Chub had some. So, but no, that sums it up. The SRM, the color should be 6 to 19 on the SRM scale. I've heard 23 as well, 24, maybe even 25. So I don't really know what the full-on hardcore standards are. I need to read up on that a little bit. There might have been some updates or whatever, but the sensation should, on your, like, the body of it should be soft, and this definitely had a nice. It wasn't edgy at all, hardcore edgy, except for the little hoppy bite you get a little bit. Not hot, just a little bitter bite. But the body's definitely softer. Yeah, it's just, and it's full. It's a nice thick body though. It's nice. It feels, the mouth feels real nice. The mouth feel. Kent Goldings are using these too usually, so it just depends on the brewer, But your norm is Kent Golding, and I like that. That's a good one. Got an earthy, I guess an earthiness to it that I really like. I don't know. It's really, really awesome. But this is it, man. This is the beer that I chose today. So, Fearless Brewing Company out of Clackamas, Oregon. It's a Scottish ale. I imagine it's either an 80 or 90 shilling. But very good beer, 6%. Check it out. See if you like it. Might be fun. This would be a good one to mix with like an IPA or something. Yeah, so with everything that I've gone over here regarding this beer, whoa, sorry about that, kicked my table. I definitely give this another 10. I give this a 10. This was absolutely, it was, being that it pushed but didn't go over, except, well, I don't know, maybe the percentage of alcohol might have, but I don't know. It all depends again on the shilling, number that you're buying, that you're tasting. So I don't know what this was exactly. So I don't know. I can't really answer that. But being that everything is within the style guidelines of a Scottish ale, and the fact that it tasted absolutely out of this world for a Scottish, I mean, sometimes they can be pretty bland, and not real tasty, but this one was really tasty. Take my word for it. I believe I've got good taste. And this was really tasty. It blew my socks off. But I give this a 10. 10. Seriously. Yo, have a good night. And thank you for watching. Please comment and let me know. I have one more day left of Scottish week, and I have one planned out for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll let you know the next week to come and the style that I'm gonna have to do next week. So And yeah, so stay tuned, comment, subscribe, let me know. When you comment, let me know what beer you want me to try. If there's one that you want me to try before I buy the one I'm gonna get, let me know. And subscribe and hit that bell, and you'll be informed anytime I put up a new show, so you can always see me and never have to worry about missing a show. Oh, goody. Okay, have a good night. Day, wherever you're at. Peace. Cheers.